Guys, are you ready? I'm about to take on the quest to defeat the main boss of this island. Now you'll regret getting in my way. Let's go!
Let's go!
I'm out of health and mana, but I have to win this. Come on. One last hit. Done. I did it. I defeated the boss on my first try. But here's the thing. I'm level 59 and the next island requires level 60. Quickly killed 2 pirates. Rounded up 3 more, and that should do the trick. First, second, and I hit level 60. Now I can finally move on to the next island. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, drop a comment guessing what the next island could be. Here's a hint. It's really hot there. All right, I'm off. Just a reminder, I'm doing this journey from noob to pro without spending a single dollar. Let's go. Bam! So, guys, here I am, standing right in front of the Sand Seeker. Just look at this dude. Check out those muscles. He's like the local bodybuilder. Seriously, who would have thought an NPC could look this impressive? Anyway, if you want biceps like this guy, you know what to do. Smash that like button and maybe you'll get there too. For now, I'll leave this beast alone and grab the next quest. This time, our enemies are none other than desert bandits. Stamina isn't too important on this island. I'm just hoping my mana holds up until the end without any issues. Yep. Everything's running perfectly. The bandits can't even land a hit on me. This is amazing. I made the right choice with my build, and now nothing can stop me from shredding these enemies. Honestly, I feel unstoppable. A couple of hits, and they're gone. Isn't that the dream? But you know what really makes this moment even better? I got the lightning fruit at the very start. Lightning isn't just a fruit, it's a ticket to powerful attacks and quick victories. If I'd gotten something like rubber, honestly, I might have just quit the game and done something else. What's next after the desert island? That's right, the ice island where I could buy a ton of double jumps and an aura for extra strength. But remember, I'm playing without spending money, so I'll have to make do without. While I was complaining, more enemies spawned. Let me just gather them up and take them out easily. I only need to defeat 4 more to complete my first desert island quest. I've rounded them up and started taking them down slowly, just with auto attacks. Done! After finishing my first quest, I'm back with the Sand Seeker. Yep, back to this local muscle man. He doesn't seem to pay much attention to me, but I know he's watching. Probably wondering how many more of these desert bandits I can beat at once. And you know what? I enjoy challenging myself. Let's be honest, it's so frustrating that I can't afford to buy anything new. No fruits or cool ships without money. You guys know how much I love big ships. How do you even survive without them? Oh well, I'm still holding out hope to steal another massive ship like I did last time. If you missed that epic moment, go watch the previous video. That was such a legendary move. Still, not being able to buy anything in the shop is a real pain. I'd love to grab a random fruit or a cool sword, but as you know, I'm playing without money, so all my hopes rest on the bosses. The Saw boss drops an amazing sword, and the level 500 boss drops a bazooka. But I'm nowhere near that level, so I'll just focus on what I can do. In the meantime, I'm taking down the last 4 desert bandits and completing the quest, reaching level 67 and level 37 for my fruit. I'm so close to unlocking my fruit's next ability. Guys, I really hope this is my final quest on the desert island. These poor desert bandits are probably begging for mercy by now. Honestly, I'm tired of farming them too. They seem so miserable that I almost feel sorry for them. But hey, work is work. Experience won't earn itself. What's really frustrating though is the grind to level 90 to move on to the next island. Can you imagine how much more farming I'll have to do? It feels like the goal is on the horizon, but never actually getting closer. And I can't stop thinking, what if I end up with a useless fruit like rocket or, heaven forbid, rubber? Seriously, if I get rubber, I'm turning off the game and going to bed. Recording a video with that fruit? No way. It's the curse of every player. Anyway, I managed to finish the last batch of desert bandits, hitting level 70 for my character and level 39 for my fruit. You know that feeling when you're so close to unlocking something, but not quite there? That's exactly how I feel. Just a few more steps until the new ability unlocks. I'm not sure where I'll use it yet, maybe against the boss on the Winter Island. But here's the bad news. I have to do this quest 2 more times before moving on to the next enemies.
No!
Why is this happening? Speaking of progress, I've saved up 30 mastery points, which I'm putting straight into my fruit. Now I've got 165 fruit mastery, meaning my damage has increased even more. Just look at it. These desert bandits, who used to seem so tough, now fall in seconds. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating a little. They're still strong opponents at this stage. But guys, guess what? I killed the desert bandits and unlocked a new fruit ability. Yes. Barrage of Light. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll show you. I gather a group of 4 bandits for the most dramatic demonstration possible. Climbing to a higher vantage point, I activate the ability, and look at that. Half their health disappears instantly. It's amazing, but honestly, I could have taken them down faster with regular auto attacks. Maybe it'll be more useful against bosses. Finally, I grabbed the last desert bandit quest. This is it. Their nightmare is almost over. They can finally breathe easy, knowing their torment is at an end. Know your place, bandits, and don't mess with the zebra. I easily handle another batch of enemies and suddenly wonder, is anyone hunting me right now? Seriously, I checked earlier, and it turns out there's no bounty on me. Strange, right? Considering all the chaos I've caused on this island, I thought someone would have noticed my wanted level. But no, it's silent. On the bright side, no one's chasing me and interfering with my quests. But you know what's kind of insulting? My bounty is only $100. Are you kidding me? That's unfair, don't you think? Honestly, I feel underappreciated. What do you guys think I'm worth? Drop it in the comments. I'd say at least $10,000. Just a few more bandits to go, and then finally level 65. And you know what that means? New opponents, not just any random bandits, but actual desert officers. These guys are way tougher. And the best part, each quest gives 65,000 experience. Let's see where they're located. According to the map, the officers are over there, past the bridge. While heading over, I decide to prepare by upgrading my energy. Finally, I arrive. Looking at these officers, you know what I notice? They don't even attack me? What's that about? These guys are armed to the teeth and look serious, but they're too scared to approach me. I feel like a boss already. Okay, enough jokes. Time to get to work. My strategy is simple. Take on 2 officers at once to save time. The fight goes quickly, just a couple of attacks, and they're down. I barely felt any resistance. That's power for you! I finish the quest, and the experience flows in like a river. Just a bit more, and I'll hit level 79. Sadly, it's only level 78. Let's push to the next level now. I defeat the last 2 officers, complete another quest, and hit level 81 and fruit level 44. Time to grab the next quest. All this time, I've been running back and forth when I could have been flying. Guys, I'm sorry for wasting so much time, but better to realize my mistakes now than later, right? So, while I grind to level 90 and prepare for the next island, how about we play my favorite game, Zablox's Quiz? Let's go. I'll ask you questions and you can answer. Later, share in the comments how many you got right. What's the rarest fruit in the game? Dragon, Venom, Spirit, Shadow. Answer, Dragon. One of the rarest and most sought-after fruits in the game. Next question, which sword can you get from a boss at level 500? Saber, Yoru, Triple Katana, Bicento? Answer, Bicento. This powerful sword drops from Shanks. What title do you earn for defeating 100 players in PvP? King of the Seas, Legend Slayer, World Breaker, Lord of Chaos. Answer, Legend Slayer. Awarded for taking down 100 players. Next question, what silly thing can a player with the ice fruit accidentally do? Freeze themselves, drown in water, get stuck in textures, maybe hit an NPC and run away. Answer, drown in water. Even with ice, you need to think before stepping into water. One last question for today. What happens if you accidentally hit a boss 100 levels above you? They'll laugh. You'll run faster than light. An epic battle begins. You'll wait for your death. Answer, you'll wait for your death. Bosses don't forgive mistakes. Guys, thank you so much for supporting me. And a gentle reminder to like this video, click on the subscribe button, and turn on notifications when new videos are released. I make every video with my heart and try really hard. Thank you for being you. I hope you enjoyed that. Meanwhile, I've reached level 90, and it's finally time to move on to the next cold and brutal ice island. There's so much exciting stuff waiting for me there. for sure. I can't express how happy I am to leave this scorching desert behind. Ice Island feels like a whole new adventure. But there's one problem. I have to travel 550 meters to get there. With my fruit, it's not that far, but still. In the distance, I see the snowy expanse of Ice Island. Look at how majestic it is. From above, everything seems so peaceful and beautiful. I land near the boss waiting in the center of this icy paradise. But I don't rush into battle. First, I take a moment to explore, find the NPC for new quests, and decide which enemies will be my next targets.